Welcome to the Atlanta Ice Forum in Duluth, Georgia, for Georgia Tech's first home game of the spring semester against the Clemson University Tigers. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sterling Caligeris, and welcome to our YouTube channel here tonight. If you're a Clemson fan or visiting us for the first time, welcome. Welcome to the Georgia Tech Hockey YouTube channel. We hope we're able to put on a great show for you all here tonight. If you're a returning fan to this channel, well, welcome back. It's our first broadcast of the spring semester. We're so excited to have you with us here tonight. A lot of changes have been made to these broadcasts, and we hope you enjoy them. Let's talk a little bit about tonight's game now. Georgia Tech taking on Clemson University. A huge weekend for Georgia Tech. Now, no matter what happens, they'll still control their own destiny for making the College Hockey South postseason. But you know what? If they can't come away with a couple wins, they may need to win both games against Vanderbilt in a do-or-die situation. That's why tonight's important. Tech's going to want to rack up a couple nice points, make things a bit easier in that Vanderbilt series. Meanwhile, for Clemson, their season couldn't have started any better. They started in January. Remember, they weren't playing in the fall semester. They took down the University of Alabama and Huntsville quite easily, 8-0 and then 16-2. Then they traveled to MTSU on the road and actually took down the Blue Raiders 3-1. We're talking about a team that previously had not lost a single Division II game. Now, they did lose the second game 5-3, but again, that's a very good effort. Clemson starting out really strong. Recently, Georgia Tech, City of Georgia, they went up 2-0 against the University of Florida in Game 2, thanks to a couple of power play goals from Joshua Lee and Colin Dorcas, but UF would score 3 goals in 2 minutes with 5 minutes left in the second period. They would take that game 5-3 as Jack Golick added another one. Now we're going to take you onto the ice for warm-ups as we talk a little bit more about this game. Excuse me, my camera person has not arrived yet. We have a special guest joining us here tonight, so hope you're excited for that. Let's move you around. Oh, see, it's a bit blurry. We'll see if we can fix that. Just 1 second, everybody. I'm sorry. There we go. Much better. All right, sorry about that, everybody. The top 4 teams in the division make the CHS playoffs, so it'll come down to 4 teams battling for 3 remaining spots. Clemson has started out very strongly. If they continue their current pace, they will easily qualify for a spot. So the most interesting 3 teams here are Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt, and Ole Miss. Starting with the Rebels, Ole Miss takes on UAH, Clemson, and MTSU to end their divisional slate. They play the Chargers this weekend and will definitely want to come away with all 4 points there, as Clemson and MTSU have proven to be very strong teams thus far. Now it gets very interesting with Tech and Vandy. Of course, Tech's taking on Clemson this weekend. Then Vandy will do battle with Clemson on February 7th and 8th. And then Tech will play Vandy the following week. As you can see, 1 point separates these two teams right now. This playoff race could very well come down to that very last game of divisional play. Now, the CHS playoffs aren't the only postseason games that could be available for Tech. Right now also marks a push for the AAU National Tournament. The top 20 ranked teams qualify for nationals, and Tech currently sits at number 29. Time is running out to rack up some wins, so they're going to want to start a run here tonight to give themselves the best shot at cracking the top 20. Let's take a look at the lines and pairings for Georgia Tech tonight, and thank you to our new broadcast sponsor, Thumbs Up Diner. The lineup is presented by them. Thank you so much for partnering with us, and we'll talk a little bit more about them later in the broadcast. We have a lot of changes in terms of new players and general shuffling around. Paul Molnar has been moved up to the top line, joining Culling Jorkis and Jack Golick. Renee Persona is returning as a forward for the first time in a while. He'll be on the line with Ethan Molnar and Andy Hildreth. The third line consists of Zach Heschner, AJ Degliamberto, and Keegan Goodell. Then there's Ethan Mazur, Colin Chambliss, and Daniel Shue. And Eli Rubin is making his return to the lineup for the first time since Game 2 against Ole Miss, so welcome back, Eli. On the back end, Chandra Lee had a strong performance against the University of Florida. He's paired up with Jake Coxian, who's returning as a defenseman after several games at forward. Then it's McLean Boyd with Ryan Peacock and Braden King with Aiden Roy, with Cole Fitzhenry also slotting in. Both Aiden and Cole made long-awaited returns to the lineup at the Savannah Hockey Classic. They're back for more action here tonight. It's great to be finally back at the Atlanta Ice Forum for some Georgia Tech hockey, and we return with Tech's first divisional game here since November 16th. The race for the College Hockey South playoffs continues tonight, with the Jackets taking on the Clemson Tigers coming up next. All right, let's take a quick look at our starting goaltenders here tonight. For Georgia Tech, it'll be Brendan Germano, of course. Right now has a .901 save percentage, .455 goals against average. Made 60 saves versus UVA and then 51 versus UF at the Savannah Hockey Classic. On the other end, it'll be Aiden Rybecki, who's previously only played in 4 collegiate games. 2 of them have been against Georgia Tech. Right now, he's got an .882 with a .200 goals against average for 1. Everyone, we have a special guest with us here tonight behind the camera and joining me for color commentary. It's number 17 on this Georgia Tech team, Stephen Howe. Stephen, welcome.
Hello, everybody. It's perfect to be here. It's going to be a great game tonight.
Big game for both teams. We talked about it a little bit before the game, but it's huge for playoff implications. We're going to get started here with A.J. Degliamberto to take the draw for Georgia Tech. Degliamberto will lose it, but we are underway at the Atlanta Ice Forum for Game 1 between Tech and Clemson. A centering feed for Keshner. Nothing doing there, and Rybecki will hold on.
It's a good start there, a quick start to the game here for the Yellow Jackets.
Very important to start in the offensive zone, right?
Yeah, it's obviously better than playing defense.
Keshner maintaining that puck, looking to shoot, nothing doing. And Goodell will glove it down, play it in deep behind the goal line. Ianta reversed it around here. In the far corner it goes. Back for Ianta as Keshner tries to pinch. And this is Sully Kopp moving it over to Belly. Looking to dump it in is Van Sicklin. And off to the races as Ralston centers it there, but Keshner will pick it up. And Tech's going to be able to clear out of their own defensive end. Picked up by Cade Heinold, and he's going to go for a skate in the neutral zone. Cuts down the right wing, shoots, and Germano gloves it down.
It's a good rush there off the neutral zone by Clemson, and a good save by Germano. Sterling, this place is rocking right now. Look at the energy in the crowd.
Everyone at home, if you notice, we're trying to talk to each other and one of us doesn't respond. It's a great atmosphere here tonight. It's a bit difficult to hear, so just mind that. But we'll try the best we can.
Yeah, my first broadcast, you can't even hear each other because it's so loud in here.
Hey, we'll take it that way. It's a great atmosphere.
It's always a good thing.
Jack Golick looking to backhand it to Paul Molar. Enters the O-zone, tries it deep. And it doesn't work out. The wrap it around the boards. Jay Kotzian was there. Ends up with Lee deflected wide of the goal as Rybecki got a piece of it. And back the other way, Clemson's going to try to clear. Lee is there at the line and hops over his stick. And Jay Kotzian, who's returning to defense here tonight, is on it for the Jacket. Olin Dorcas pokes it forwards, and it's back with Ianta for the Tigers. Sauces it to Iaco Belly, and he'll stretch the ice forwards there. Bryant moved it forwards. Into the left wing, Bryant wants it back. They try to hit him, and Golick gets possession for Tech as he'll flip it out to Molnar. Paul Molnar, that is, has Ethan with him, takes a shot, goes wide of Rybecki, and the Tigers try to clear. A stick goes flying, and Braden King moves it back the other way. Clemson will pick it up with Iaco Belli. Along the half wall, a battle ensues. Two Jackets are there. Maybe a 3-on-2 battle. The puck's still immobilized as they're digging away for it. Thomas Papa and Ethan Callahan there for Clemson. And Ethan Molnar tried to get it out. That's a delayed offside, and Clemson will have to touch up. So Braden King has some time and space. He moves it up the ice to Hildrum. Now, Ethan Molnar doesn't gain clean control. And Aiden Roy wraps it around the boards. Held in by Clemson and back with Ralston. In the near corner, drops it off behind the goal line. Little give and go, shot blocked in front. Another chance. I don't think Germano saw that one. Doesn't find the back of the net. Quick shot deflected wide there by Patrick O'Brien. Andy Hildrum there for Tech. Iaco Belli backhands and no one there. It pops free from the zone, and Matthew Ianta will send it back in deep.
Clemson has some good pressure on the big hit.
They'll wrap it around. King trying to get the clear. Ethan Molnar has some room, backhands it, but Kopp was there for Clemson. Little headman pass, touched there by Kopp again, and King is back with it. Touches it ahead for Daniel Shu, and turned it over at the line, into the slot. No one's there for Clemson. That clearing attempt went towards the head of Ethan Mazur. Picked up by Sully Kopp in the high slot here, looking to move it down low, and they score. Clemson on the board with an early goal just 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, just a tough time for the Jackets getting the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get a clear there. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and Clemson's able to find the back of the net.
You know, in these moments as a player, you don't really just think about the goal, you just think about the next shift. And back to work. Here's a good chance for the Jackets.
Oh, good shot by Dorcas. It was blockered down by Rybecki. Looking to throw it in front to Gall and Paul Molnar there in the near corner. It might be hard to see that near corner a little bit, but we'll do the best we can with the commentary. Dorcas dropped it off to Paul Molnar, looking other side now. Leaves it for Gall, tries to wrap it around, and Rybecki holds the post. Dorcas looking to move it to Golick, back with Dorcas behind the net. Gets poked there, and a free puck staying onto it is tackled. Little redirection from Golick. Rybecki made the save as Bottle left the top of the net, and McLean Boyd will flip it back into Clemson's own end. Clemson looking to break it out. Good forecheck by the Jackets. Goodell shut down by Rybecki. Free puck, and no one there for Tech to clean it up. Now stepping and moving it down low. Behind the net it goes. Goodell is there. And picked up by Ethan Callahan, moving it ahead to Alex Wallace. Good pinch by Peacock, down low. Keshner trying to go to the near side here. Sharp angle out in front. Can't get the shot away. Looking for Degley Umberto as Peacock. And he'll send it back in deep with Keshner. Right in front, Degley Umberto looking to center the puck, momentarily available. Degley Umberto back on goal, and Rybecki will make the stop.
Yeah, it's good Ozo time for the Jackets there. You know, as a player, it really feels positive to get those moments where you think 40, 50 seconds in the opponent's zone.
That was some good sustained pressure. Good work by that unit.
Usually in next shift, the players on the bench feel rejuvenated.
There you go, adjusting the clock. Looks like 13.
It's almost the free puck for the stands there.
Almost a souvenir.
You know, there's Chucko puck at the first intermission. That almost got an early gift there.
That will be quite interesting. Hopefully all of you stay tuned for that. This is, I believe, Renee Crisana battling with Troy Gouveia. And Clemson picks it up. Kamiako Belli moves it down the right wing. Enters the zone cleanly, takes a shot wide of Germano. And Troy Gouveia is there. He has a brother, Jack, on the team, number 16. It is his first season at Clemson after Troy has been there for a couple years. Andy Holdrum down the left wing, gets hit hard. Will Ralston will collect it for the tiebreak. Fans wanted a penalty here. Ralston backhands it behind the net. It goes. Aiden Roy for Tech. Up ahead to Andy Hildrum, tries to get the clear. Paul Molnar left it for Hildrum, enters the O-zone, takes a shot wide of the net, and Rybecki tried to play it, ends up in the far corner. Aiden Roy looked to pinch in, and it could be a 2-on-1 for Clemson. It will be. Here's Ralston with it, throws it in front, and shot goes wide. They tried to wrap it back around, cannot. Free puck there for Ralston, and they score. Ronan Ryan got it to go through the 5-hole of Germano for a 2-0 Clemson lead.
Yeah, it's just again right in front of the net. When you're in front of the net, you have to tie up sticks. And Dora Tech didn't do that time. An easy tap in for Clemson Tigers.
I mean, that was a weird bounce, I suppose. But Clemson did a good job of staying with it. So this is a very good Clemson team. They lead Tech 2-0 as the fans here trying to get their Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets back into the game. Dorcas has Golick on his right wing, tried a little deep, and staying with it, moving it around, picked up by O'Brien. And he'll sauce it forwards, looking there for Owen Connors. Almost had a step, but Boyd back the other way, moves it to Golick, takes a shot wide of Rybecki. Molnar in front, Cullen Dorcas tried a shot, it went wide near side. Golick back in front, and a great stop by Rybecki on Kotzian. Here's Golick, loads it up off the goalpost.
Close shot there by Golick.
Wow, what a shot from Jack Golick. He was able to beat Rybecki, but not the goalpost. Hey, we are back and underway. Joshua Lee ahead Zach Keschner. And Matthew Ianta tried to send it in deep. Jake Kotzian flips it forwards. It ends up with Ianta again off the glass, and Joshua Lee gloves it down and sends it back in deep. Ianta forwards there looking for Van Sicklin. It hops over his stick, and so an icing will result. 10:46 to go in the first. Joshua Lee tried a shot, it got blocked. Clemson has a 2-on-1 again, maybe a 3-on-1. Here's the feed back door, didn't connect, wasn't particularly close at all. Left side quick shot, blocked in front. And it's Zach Keschner back the other way for Tech. Weird little play there, it ends up with Van Sicklin. And Aiden Roy there for Tech. Ayako Belly here into the high slot, kicked away by Germano, and Aiden Roy will pick it up. Trying to make a play, moves it off the boards to King. Behind the net, and Eli Rubin is there, again back in the lineup for Georgia Tech. King having some trouble with Sully Kopp, but Ethan Molnar moves it to Persona. Renee Persona takes a shot, gloved down by Aiden Rybecki. All right, Persona battling there with a couple of Tigers, and Alex Wallace is there for Clemson. Gains the red line, now the blue. They stay on side and get it in deep, around with Drayden King. There's Roy flipping it ahead. It's Jack Gouveia for Clemson. In deep, and they blow it dead for an icing. I think no one touched that for Clemson. What do you think, Steven?
Well, ref's call, it doesn't matter really.
Fair point, very fair point.
When the ref makes a good call, it's what it is what it is. When you make the bad call, it's always the ref's fault.
That's exactly right.
Giving you the player's insight here. That's how everyone thinks.
Looks like we're gonna have another icing on the play. 9:04 to go in the first.
An interesting strategy is sometimes when the players are too tired, you can ice it multiple times if you have confidence in your centerman.
They're
Get them more rest.
Yeah, they're getting a couple of seconds to rest and regroup. Maybe it'll work out for them. Let's see.
I don't know if Clemson was thinking that though. I think it just happened.
Maybe it was just accidental, but good reason. So the Clemson goals were scored by Will Van Sicklin and Will Ralston. It's a 2-0 lead here in the first. Quick shot sails wide from Boyd, and Cole Fitzhenry could not keep it in. Delayed offside, Tech has to touch up. They say no icing on this one, and McLean Boyd will reverse it to Paul Molnar. Looking for Jorkis, hits Golick one-on-one situation, left side shoots, and Rybecki blockers it down. Jorkis again on the backhand, in front, nothing doing. And it pops out of the zone. Paul Molnar moving it ahead, no one there for Tech, and so Clemson's Connor Peterson moves it to Colby Carey, and now Ronan Bryant. Right side, McEwen takes a shot, gloved down by Germano.
I think the strategy for Georgia Tech right now is keep the shots to the outside. Germano's going to save everything else.
Here is Daniel Shu. He lost his glove in the neutral zone. He's going to pick it up. There's going to be a delayed call on that one. And so Tech will have the first power play of the night and a big chance to get back in it.
They call it hooking.
It will be a hooking call on Patrick O'Brien. And so 2 minutes in the box will result. Golick to Coxian, moved it across to Joshua Lee. Lee back at the top of the line. Not a good chance for Tech as Clemson has a shorthanded rush. They blow it offside.
You know, that's the most frustrating part when you have a 2-on-1 odd-man break and someone goes offsides.
Yeah,
as a player, it's the worst feeling. Because you never think it's your fault.
I'm sure they were thinking this could be a really good chance, and yeah, just negated it themselves. Sully Kopp short-handed, threw it in front, no one there. And Paul Molnar. Kopp with the steal behind the net. Looking to kill some time, curls along the half wall, and Golick lays the body. Lee moved it forwards, back with Clemson's control, shot deflected wide of the net. McLean Boyd for Tech, flips it forwards towards Paul Molnar, and a chance for Sully Kopp negated by the Jackets. This Georgia Tech power play has been very good as of late, 2 goals against UF.
Another one
there's going to be another penalty on the play. It'll be on Clemson again. And so a 5-on-3 situation coming up. So a 5-on-3 for a full minute as Matthew Ianta heads to the box. Jake Kotzian at the right point, surveying his options, moves it to Joshua Lee, who had 2 points on the power play against UF. Jorkus back for Kotzian, quick shot goes wide, and trying to be cleared. No, Clemson's going for a shorthanded opportunity, and here's a quick shot in the slot, kicked away on Will Ralston. So a chance to reset, 28 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Jack Golick right side, dropped it to Persona, and Jorkus drives the net here, moving it to Lee, loads it up, and it goes wide as Rybecki got a piece of it. Jake Kotzian back at it at the blue line, over to Persona, looking for options, drops it back to Kotzian, lets it go, Rybecki stopped, digging for it, and a chance. But no goal. Right back in front, kicked away again by Rybecki. The 5-on-3 is over, but it's still a power play. Moving it ahead is Troy Govea in alone, and a poke check by Brendan Germano.
Great play there by Germano.
Great goaltending to bail his team out while on the power play. And Jay Kotzian just gonna get it in deep. Mike McEwen, poked by Zach Keschner, takes a shot wide of the net. As that shot was through a screen, I'm not sure if Rybecki was ready for it. Just 18 seconds to go on the power play. Looking to drop it to Ethan Molnar, top of the right circle, gonna take a shot off the iron. Looking to send it back on goal, the backhand is stolen by Clemson. They'll get the clear, that does it for the power play. No goals, but a couple nice looks. That's a couple of goalposts Tech has hit already tonight. There's a big turnover to Alex Wallace, and he gets bodied by Peacock, poked ahead. Zach Keschner trying to get to it, stays with it, looking to beat Andy Hildrum while on the ice. A good effort, but alas, it's Wallace back the other way. Boyd back in deep. They'll center it, no one there as Boyd gets the steal. Moves it forwards to Keegan Goodell. Goodell sends it in deep. Rybecki's gonna play that puck. And around it goes for Dudley Umberto back, but not on goal. They'll flip it out.
Oh. Puck in the hands.
That was a bit dangerous. Hopefully everyone's okay. Looks like that puck may have hit somebody. Hope they're doing okay. There's a big drive stop by Rybecki and glove. Matthew Ianta takes the puck for Clemson. One touch pass to Will Ralston. Ralston takes a shot, it doesn't go. And Ronan Bryant back for Iacobelli and ends up out of Tech's defensive zone with AJ Degli. Umberto tries a deke. Ianta prevents that from happening. And Ronan Bryant, it ends up behind Clemson's net. And Cam Iacobelli will start the breakout. Nice deke from Thomas Papa there. Degli Umberto with a little steal. They'll send it back in deep behind Brendan Germano. And Joshua Lee reverses it with Jack Golick. Could be a turnover. They stay with it. Now Clemson gets the steal. O'Brien drops it to Iacobelli. Ianta quick shot and held by Germano. Steven, of course, these are Georgia Tech's new jerseys for the Savannah Hockey Classic. What do you make of them?
I like them better than our home jerseys.
Okay.
I'm leaking that on the air. They're nice. They're nice.
It's a very nice look, I think, and pretty cool. There's names on the back of the jersey. Georgia Tech has a team store online at Bravero.com/Georgia Tech. You could get one of them yourself.
Before they sell out.
Before they sell out, yeah. Over 2 minutes to go here in the first. Clemson leads it 2-0. Cullen Dorcas over to Ryan Peacock, gets it in deep, and around it'll go for Colby Carey. Dorcas applying some pressure. Joshua Lee back in deep, no, in the neutral zone, it's Connors moving it ahead to Kopp. Pump fake, now a shot sails wide of the net. They missed glove side on Germano and back in Clemson's own end. Carey over here to Peterson and back for Carey. Van Sicklin for the Tigers moves it up the right side, gonna get it on goal. Germano steers it aside. And McLean Boyd, pass doesn't connect. Clemson keeps it in, batted down there at the line, and it's Sully Kopp. Big hit from Daniel Shue. And looking to feed Van Sicklin, he has it and moves it behind the net. Around it goes for Jack Gouveia. Along the half wall, Kopp, and now that was Ethan Callahan. Digging for it with a minute to go in the first. Poked away. Sully Kopp has a chance. He gets tripped up. And Clemson, I believe, will go to the power play with a tripping call on tap. Looking at that replay there, that looks like Jake Kotzian, and yep, he's heading to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. So a power play for Clemson ensues. Peacock trying to clear. Degliamberto cannot either as Ianta held the line. Will Ralston in the corner. Moves it out to the point with Ianta. Lets one go. Ends up here. That's Iacobelli. Back for Ianta. Left point, a centering feed for Ralston. Goodell trying to clear. He will get it by Ralston. This Clemson team has 5 power play goals in 4 games to start the season. Looking to add to that one right now. McLean Boyd gets to it first, and Ralston keeps it at the line with Ianta. Iacobelli in the States takes the shot, blocked in front. Free puck trying to clear. And that should just about do it. That was pretty scary as a game.
Almost hit the camera.
Clemson leads Georgia Tech 2-0 after the first period of play. Before we go to our usual intermission stuff, we have a couple of intermission games for the fans here in the arena. So we'll show you that before we cut to our intermission content. Steven's gonna be helping out with that, I believe, right? You're gonna help with the intermission stuff?
Yeah, get the crowd going here.
So he'll be doing that. 2-0 Tigers after 1. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Of course, Georgia Tech returned to action last weekend at the Savannah Hockey Classic, but this is the first game, first broadcast back for us on the Georgia Tech Hockey YouTube channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. And we're gonna see these intermission games before we cut to our intermission content. let's talk a little bit about that first period. So Clemson went up 1-0 at the 15:35 mark, just over 4 minutes into the game. Will Van Sicklen found the back of the net, assisted by Mike McEwen for the first Clemson goal of the night. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. But yes, it was Will Van Sicklen, and then Will Ralston took over with the goal, assisted by Thomas Pop on Ronan Bryan. As they just had anyway, sorry about that, everyone. As you saw, our camera just fell. Yeah, Clemson leads it 2-0 after those two scored early in the first. Nothing much doing after that. Tech hit a couple of goal posts. That's it. That was just a chuckle puck competition for the intermission. So we'll take you to our usual intermission content. We'll see you back for the second period. This Georgia Tech hockey broadcast is sponsored by Thumbs Up Diner, celebrating 25 years of setting the standard for breakfast and beyond throughout the metro Atlanta area. Thumbs Up Diner is a step back in time and a tribute to the classic American diner of days gone by. Known for serving great food at great prices with a friendly wait staff, the diner proudly offers 8 locations across the state of Georgia. They're thrilled to build a relationship with the Georgia Tech community, so students, family members, and all GT hockey fans, be sure to visit their convenient location right next to campus on Marietta Street, just behind the Georgia Tech Campus Recreation Center. With a casual and relaxing atmosphere, great food, and easy access, make Thumbs Up Diner your next choice for a meal that feels like home.
Hey, my name is Andy Hildrum. I'm number 28, and I play center on the Georgia Tech hockey team, and I'm a freshman business administration major. So, talking about our Savannah Classic tournament specialty jerseys that we wore this year, I kind of helped lead the design process for our Savannah jerseys, because ever since I kind of found out about the white specialty jerseys that they did a couple years ago, I just thought that was really cool, and I wanted to bring the tradition back of doing the specialty jerseys. So I started with some really early mock-ups. We wanted to go for like a cream look, kind of giving that Winter Classic vintage type of vibe, but we found out UGA was already planning on wearing cream as the home team, so we kind of had to pivot away from that idea. The original mock-ups of the jerseys that we went with were yellow and navy. I took a lot of inspiration for the design from a high school hockey team near my hometown in Minnesota. It was one of their jerseys that they wore for like an outdoor Winter Classic game. Unfortunately, the yellow design was turned down by licensing department since it was kind of too much of a secondary color. So we had to switch up to gold, which still turned out great, and I'm super happy with the way they ended up looking. Rivero did a great job cracking them out in a short amount of time and on short notice, and so we're super grateful to them for getting them to work out. They looked great in the tournament. And I'm already in the works of making specialty jerseys for next season, or a specialty jersey for next season, whether for Savannah again or just in general. I'm looking at some vintage style GT logo designs that we could possibly use, or maybe like a cream Winter Classic type of vibe, or maybe like a sleek Atlanta themed jersey, but yeah. Stay tuned for those.
They led this game early 1-0 with a power play goal from Jack Golick. As he forces a turnover, it's Keshner looking down low. Golick scores again! Second of the night for Jack Golick, off the post and in.
Oh, it's manual focus, that's why.
Oh,
How do I turn it on?
I'm not too sure about that. Hi everyone, 1 second. Sorry, dealing with some issue. In the meantime, we'll continue as usual. Matthew Ianta across here with Sully Kopp. Right circle, takes a shot, goes wide. Clemson's on the power play, don't forget. 25 seconds left. Ianta walks the line, moves it back to Troy Gouveia, and he's going to let one go wide of the net. Sully Kopp in the high slot, slows up, looking for an option, stays with it, backhands it Gouveia, one touches it Ianta, takes a shot, blocked by Degliamberto. That does it for the power play. Kopp back for McEwen, behind the goal line. Kopp tried a tight shot, stopped by Germano. That's going to leave the Clemson offensive zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Ronan Bryant for Clemson the other way, and gets it back. Little chance shot it wide. Tamayak Belly at the right point, moves it down low. Germano sticks it aside. Right back here with another quick shot, another stop by Germano, this time on Connor Peterson. Ian Peacock trying to get it out, and good stick lift. That's a delayed offside. Paul Molnar down the right wing has Golick with him, got it to him, and Rybecki makes the stop.
This is the best chance of the night there for Georgia Tech.
For sure, that was a really good little pass from Molnar, and Jack Golick was in alone. Deal with the clock, 1 sec. If the camera has changed from the first period, we're working on it a little bit. It's acting a bit weird. Here's Will Ralston, shot goes wide.
Camera's just gonna be blurry until Georgia Tech scores.
Yeah. See if we can work on
Oh, here's a
it.
good chance.
Colin Dorcas tried some deeks. Rybecki plays it into the corner. Golick tried to get it, trying to get around Roy was Patrick O'Brien. He did, but no one there for the Tiger. It's Braden King up the boards and back with Peterson. Moves it forward back to O'Brien, enters the O-zone. Harassed by Persona, stays with it, drives to the net and shut down by Germano. His mask came off, and so we have a whistle. Oh, here's manual. Oh, but did you say it was on manual? Did you say it was on? Yeah. In the meantime, we'll stay wide like this until we figure it out. Ronan Bryant turned it over. Persona dropped it to Ethan Molnar. Got through the legs there of Jack Eggemeyer. And Gouveia moved it, one-touched it to Wallace. Jay Kotzian played it forwards. A battle ensues. And it's Jack Gouveia ahead. That might be an icing call. No, it's not. Kotzian reverses it, looking for Ethan Molnar. Up ahead with Andy Hildrum, too far for him. Jack Gouveia back on goal, took a weird deflection, and Germano gloves it down. This draw is won by Tech. Joshua Lee backhands it for Kotzian. Turned it over there in the slot, but it's Zach Keschner the other way for Tech. Has Degliumberto down the right side, rolls it through his legs, out in front. Jay Kotzian, little deke here, right circle shot, stopped by Rybecki, back on goal. And he gloved that one down. Stretching it forwards towards Van Sicklen was Clemson, and now Iacobelli moved it to Ianta. Nearly turned it over to Goodell. Kopp stays with it. It's Degliumberto getting it behind the net in front, nothing doing. Peacock for Ianta. Peacock stays with it. And he's going to drop it off Goodell, looking in front towards Keschner. Held in by Dorcas, high slot, shot wide of the goal. Good pinch from Joshua Lee to get it back in deep. Iacobelli moves it around here towards Kopp. Nearly took a spill, turned it over to Jack Gala, and he stays with it. Delayed ball, shoot, stopped by Rybecki. He kicked it away with the left pad. Sorry everyone, I know the camera's a bit blurry. We're trying to figure out what the problem is. If you didn't notice, it's a new camera for us. We're really excited about it, but gotta figure it out still. Tech on the power play here. Colin Dorcas towards the goal line, gets it back. As Paul Monar was there, got it to him, stays with it, and exploring his options. Threw it towards the bumper position in Golick. Now Kotzian back for Dorcas along the right half wall. Kotzian takes a shot that may have rang off the iron again. Behind the net, Paul Molnar. Little Deke staying with it, looking to throw it in front. Instead plays it to Dorcas at the right side. Dropped it off here towards Kotzian in the near corner. Back for Paul Molnar. And there's a stick lift there from Connor Peterson. Kotzian back for Dorcas, over to Kotzian, stopped by Rybecki and clear. Just a minute to go on this power play situation. They'll stretch the ice with Colin Dorcas staying with it. Instead, it's Clemson shorthanded again. Mike McEwen got it to Rolston, and another poke check from Brendan Germano. Brian Peacock dropped it off, but intercepted. Dorcas picks it up, moved it to Lee. Joshua Lee turns it over, and a shorthanded breakaway. Mike McEwen, nothing doing. That one goes wide of Germano and the goal. Scary situations for Tech on the power play. Fans getting into this one. Peacock can't hold the line, and it's Troy Gouveia shorthanded, shrugged off by Germano.
That's the second shot he's received this period that's in the head, neck area.
Yeah, not good, and a couple of shorthanded break or opportunities for Clemson. Tech's gonna want to tighten that up. Clemson wins this draw. They'll move it over. Iacobelli shot it wide. And back around it'll go. McLean Boyd with Keegan Goodell. Moved it to Zach Keschner, left wing. And got around Iacobelli. Keschner staying with it. Far corner. Looking to center perhaps. Nobody is there. And the Tech power play has expired. Back the other way, Van Sicklen scores. Will Van Sicklen gets it by Germano, glove side, and it's 3-0.
Just another 2-on-1 given up by Georgia Tech, and it leads to another Clemson goal.
Apparently the scoreboard disappeared for a second there. Sorry about that. All right, we got that sorted out. So a 3-0 Clemson lead, just over 12 minutes left in the middle frame.
You know, it's a 3-0 game, but from a player standpoint, they play to the last whistle. Even if there's 10 seconds left, everyone on the bench still thinks like they can score.
Of course, and they've gotten good looks, hit the goalpost a few times. They could get right back in this one. They keep generating chances. Rene Prasanna splits the defense. Hildrum shot outside of the net, tried to wrap it around, and Rybecki holds the post. Paul Molnar to the line with Kotzian, sailed it wide. Back Golick, Rybecki trying to cover it, cannot. Paul Molnar stays with it, takes a shot blocked in front. And Clemson trying to clear. Will Van Sicklen has Sully Kopp trailing. Out holding it in is Colby Terry. Moved it to Will Ralston. Behind the goal line, Van Sicklen, Ralston blocked in front. That might have been Paul Molnar. Joshua Lee moved it to Molnar. Could be an odd-man rush. Jack Golick stays with it on the backhand. Nothing doing there as Rybecki, I think, made the save, or maybe it went wide. Nice deke around Ethan Mazur from Will Van Sicklen. As he's going to drive to the net, has a couple goals already tonight, and Germano holds on to that one.
Georgia Tech's getting their chances of broken plays on the rush. At some point, you just need to establish some zone time, get the pucks in deep, like what Clemson's doing. They'll be able to generate some great offense from that.
Hamiako belly deflected, and Germano kicked it out. Here's Colin Chambliss for Tech. Gonna throw it in deep. Rybecki steers it aside. Chambliss back in front. Stolen by McEwen, and he'll quickly flip it ahead to Troy Gouveia. Over the stick of Alex Wallace, and so McLean Boyd is there for Tech. Gonna wrap it around. Troy Gouveia on his backhand reverses it. This is Wallace behind the net. Reverse hit on Chambliss, and two Jackets there compared to two Tigers now. Troy Gouveia is in his skates. Ethan Mazur and Cole Fitzhenry battling. Comes free to Ethan Callahan. Ayako belly glove save, rebound, another stop by Germano. That one went back in front, and Daniel Shu will collect for Tech. Nice little deke, stays with it, looking to move it to Boyd. Couldn't get that puck. Ethan Mazur, McLean Boyd shoots. Doesn't go, went high over Rybecki, and Troy Gouveia looking to slow things down, drops it off little casually, and now Clemson has a bit of space, getting around Daniel Shu, and up ahead Ayako belly, Degliumberto through the leg for Wallace, 2-on-1, got it across, but not cleanly. Keshner back on goal. Rybecki makes the stop. And reversing it here to Alex Wallace. They're just going to clear it down the length of the ice as Georgia Tech had some really nice opportunities there.
Yeah, Georgia Tech was able to get that chance and multiple chances. Great move there by Umberto. But it all started because they were able to establish zone time. Their chances didn't come off the rush, off broken plays, and the good things come because of that.
Yeah, Clemson just were a bit too casual trying to clear the zone, and Tech made them pay. Nearly, it's Alex Wallace back the other way, shot and a stop. Germano got it with the stick. Take a look at that. A little breakdown in the neutral zone and a little 2-on-1 stick to side.
Yeah, it seems like most of the Clemson chances are coming off broken plays by the Jackets, unforced errors.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of odd man rushes, that's for sure. Jack Gouveia moved it over to Eggemeyer. And he'll get it back to Jack Gouveia. Now O'Brien trying to clear, ends up out of the playing surface, and so we'll have
That's the second of the night.
Second of the night, yeah.
You're getting your money's worth for this game.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So a neutral zone draw. Cullen Dorcas against Will Ralston. 50-50 puck won by Tech as Joshua Lee sends it in deep. Jack Eggemeyer, around it goes. Jake Hodson in the far corner. And it's Will Ralston for Clemson. Ralston up ahead. And an opportunity there. We're going to have a Tech penalty on the play.
Penalty on Georgia Tech.
Looks like a high stick.
It's going to be number 25, Jack Wallace.
So a high stick on, I believe, Jack Golick, it looks like. And so Clemson back to the power play. Moving it to the line, Matthew Ianta across Iacobelli. Looking for a pass, Paul Molinar prevents that from happening, kicks it to himself, tries to get the clear, Sully Kopp holds the line. Walks it, one-timer wide of the net. Ryan Peacock trying to clear on his backhand, now forehand, has a bunch of space off the glass, down 200 feet. And so a minute 20 to go on the power play. Matthew Ianta starts the breakout, moves it to Iacobelli. Cross-ice feed, this is Troy Gouveia. Dropped it off here to Kopp along the half wall. Sully Kopp still exploring. Got it to the goal line with Callahan. And Ethan Callahan spins, drives the net in front. Germano holds his ground, trying to clear his tech. Ianta keeps it in. And good work there by AJ Degliamberto. Ryan Peacock shorthanded, poked away. Ethan Molnar gets to it. Little deep. Short-handed, couple nice deets, but lost the puck. And it's Troy Gouveia back on the power play, 30 seconds to go. Iacobelli in deep around towards O'Brien. At the goal line, sends it to the point. Ianta lets it go, deflected and blocked, and it's McLean Boyd getting the clear. Final 10 seconds of this power play. Tech makes a change. And they've just about killed it off. Iacobelli. That does it for the power play. Keegan Goodell with Zach Keshner. Goodell has some room. Gonna look to play it in front, ends up behind the net. Kestner trying to wrap it around the puck in the crease. It's in! A lot of Jackets in front, and Georgia Tech is on the board.
You know how that started, Sterling? A great play at the defensive blue line. Then Keegan Goodell is able to take it on. Broken play, but they keep stuffing it away at the net. Absolutely fantastic play there.
I may be mistaken. There were a lot of Jackets in front, but was that the first career goal for Eli Rubin? I don't know. We'll have to see.
The crowd's into it now.
Oh, yeah.
They're on their feet.
They're into it now. Eli Rubin back in deep. It's Ronan Bryan into the O-zone. Poked away by Jay Coxian. And yes, that goal was Eli Rubin. It's his first career collegiate goal. At the line, taking a shot deflected in front. That was Mike McEwen. Here's Rubin the other way, 1-on-2 situation. On the backhand, stays with it behind the goal, or goal line. Again, a lot of Jackets in front poking away for that one, but Eli Rubin has goal number 1 in his collegiate career. Ronan Bryan ahead situation for Will Ralston, cutting in with speed, shot wide of the net. Germano prevented something from happening there. Will Van Sicklen, top of the line, top of the right circle, in front, redirected, and cleared out of the zone. A huge clear. Germano's down, the net comes off its mooring.
Clemson's dangerous when they get zone time, when they get breaks from the Georgia Tech turnovers.
They've been really good. They have a lot of speed.
As long as GT limits those two things, they're in a great spot here.
It's Will Van Sicklen for Jack Bouvet. Ahead Will Ralston, over to Sully Kopp. Little windmill deke, doesn't go. And it's Cullen Dorcas, has Jack Golick with him. Dorcas, little deke, looked to throw it in front, wide of the net. Golick was looking to backhand it. And Will Van Sicklen. Gonna skate through the neutral zone, move it to Ralston, shot block. Ralston flipped it on goal, Germano steered it aside, but it's back with Clemson's control. This is Colin Dorcas working on Iacobelli, and now Van Sicklen controls. Gloving it down is Cam Iacobelli. This is Braden King. And looking to move it ahead towards Pranay Prasanna, who will be the first one to it. Prasanna on the backhand, picked up their quick shot, steered aside on Ethan Molnar. The rebound, Molnar stays with it, couldn't get the handle. Boyd back for Molnar, and Ethan Callahan ties him up. Couple representatives from both teams there. And Callahan moved it ahead. This is Alex Wallace, 2-on-2 for the Tigers. Wallace, shot blocked, threw it in front, and it's Pranay Prasanna. Andy Hildrum moves it to Ethan Molnar. In the slot, try to deke. Hildrum stays with it, stopped by Rybecki. Here's a clear, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. What an atmosphere it's been, Steven.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It really helps the players when the crowd's into it. It does feel different. And everyone says, oh, the crowd. It does make a difference for the players. It truly does.
The players really appreciate everyone coming out here tonight. They appreciate all of you watching the broadcast. That's going to be a penalty. Both referees have their arms in the air. That's going to be a boarding
It'll be on
ball.
Clemson.
Pamiako Belly heading to the box.
You know, this is perhaps the greatest opportunity for GT so far in this game.
Yeah,
Just scored a goal in the period. You have the momentum. The crowd's into it. If they score in here, this could be a really close game.
Oh, yeah. The power play's been very good. Let's see if they can work that magic now. It'll be
Look for that
Georgia's taking
Jake
the
Kotkian
draw.
shot from the blue line. He loves to shoot that.
Jake Kotkian. Yeah. He's got it now, number 20. Kotkian moves it behind the goal line. Paul Molinar back for Kotkian. Right circle, trying to throw it across, intercepted. Clemson loves going on these short-handed rushes. Now it ends up all the way down the ice. Joshua Lee had a power play goal and assist against UF. Moved it to Jack Golick. Stolen in the neutral zone, but picked up with Colin Dorcas. Lee is there for Tech. It ends up in deep. Little room for Connor Peterson to clear. Digging away, and Joshua Lee got it to the line with Dorcas. Now back for Lee. Quick shot high of the goal. Kotkian lost control. Clemson trying to clear. They will, but not all the way down. And it's Kotkian dropping it for Paul Molinar. Little deep skate with it. Three puck, and Clemson might come away with it. They get the clear. Just 50 seconds remaining in the second. 35 on the power play.
Oh, look out.
2-on-0 short-handed. Went over the stick of Troy Gouveia. Joshua Lee dropped it off for Colin Dorcas. One last rush on this power play perhaps. He drops it to Kotkian. And just 13 seconds to go on the power play. Goodell forwards towards Lee, left wing. Now at the circles and goal line. That's going to do it for the power play pretty much. Troy Gouveia's got it for Clemson. Could be an odd man rush for the Tigers if they hurry. Sully Kopp has a man driving, toe drag shot, rebound, and Germano's got it.
Another grade A Clemson opportunity there. 5 seconds left in the period. They have an odd man break. You know, sometimes those things, you just have to understand the context of the period.
Yeah.
There's 10 seconds left. Maybe offense isn't the greatest idea.
I mean, that could have been pretty devastating if that goes in. Good work by Brendan Germano to prevent the goal. Last couple seconds. Clemson leads it 3-1 after 2. Georgia Tech on the board with Eli Rubin, his first collegiate goal. We got another intermission game coming up. We'll cut back to that in a sec. This Georgia Tech hockey broadcast is sponsored by Thumbs Up Diner, celebrating 25 years of setting the standard for breakfast and beyond throughout the metro Atlanta area. Thumbs Up Diner is a step back in time and a tribute to the classic American diner of days gone by. Known for serving great food at great prices with a friendly wait staff, the diner proudly offers 8 locations across the state of Georgia. They're thrilled to build a relationship with the Georgia Tech community, so students, family members, and all GT hockey fans, be sure to visit their convenient location right next to campus on Marietta Street, just behind the Georgia Tech Campus Recreation Center. With a casual and relaxing atmosphere, great food, and easy access, make Thumbs Up Diner your next choice for a meal that feels like home.
Hey, my name is Andy Hildrum. I'm number 28 and I play center on the Georgia Tech hockey team, and I'm a freshman business administration major. So talking about our Savannah Classic tournament specialty jerseys that we wore this year, I kind of helped lead the design process for our Savannah jerseys, because ever since I kind of found out about the white specialty jerseys that they did a couple years ago, I just thought that was really cool, and I wanted to bring the tradition back of doing the specialty jerseys. So I started with some really early mock-ups. We wanted to go for like a cream look, kind of giving that Winter Classic vintage type of vibe, but we found out UGA was already planning on wearing cream as the home team, so we kind of had to pivot away from that idea. The original mock-ups of the jerseys that we went with were yellow and navy. I took a lot of inspiration for the design from a high school hockey team near my hometown in Minnesota. It was one of their jerseys that they wore for like an outdoor Winter Classic game. Unfortunately, the yellow design was turned down by licensing departments since it was kind of too much of a secondary color. So we had to switch up to gold, which still turned out great, and I'm super happy with the way they ended up looking. Rivero did a great job cracking them out in a short amount of time and on short notice, and so we're super grateful to them for getting them to work out. They looked great in the tournament. And I'm already in the works of making specialty jerseys for next season, or a specialty jersey for next season, whether for Savannah again or just in general. I'm looking at some vintage style GT logo designs that we could possibly use, or maybe like a cream Winter Classic type of vibe, or maybe like a sleek Atlanta themed jersey. But yeah, stay tuned for those.
So draw to the left of Goldstein here. Conway against Mazur. Conway sends it to the line across. Charles Romine takes a shot. He scores! The first career collegiate goal for Charles Romine. Okay, everybody, I think we fixed the Zoom blurry, whatever. I think we fixed it. So I'm very happy to announce that. Eli Rubin, I'm sorry that was blurry. So we got a game for intermission here. The fans on the ice will be shooting.
All right, Sterling, should we rate these shots?
Should we rate them?
I'll rate them.
All right, we'll see, we'll see. All right, let's see. Oh. Well, he took a slap shot.
They're trying.
Ooh. Unlucky, unlucky.
What do you give that?
I mean, a good effort. I like the slap shot there. That's pretty interesting.
All right, next contestant. Let's see it.
We have...
Looks like he's got the form.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be good.
Oh. Nice shot, 10 out of 10 celebration, I'd say.
Is that the Capitals hoodie? Yeah. Let's see, just get this one in the air.
Okay. Two out of three. 2 out of 3. Pretty good.
Oh! This could be good. He has the power to get it there. Just not the accuracy so far. Let's see the third one. All or nothing.
Looks good.
And he hits it! All right, we have to compare the celebrations now. What do you think?
That's a tough call. I would say I really like the first one, to be honest, but that was good too.
First one was nice, but he repeated it twice.
Maybe it's
might have to be a half deduction there.
Maybe it's just his signature thing.
Oh, has accuracy, but not the power.
Oh, that one's close, but that's
more power, less accuracy. Oh, just a little wide.
It's a good try, good try.
All right, last contestant. What do you think, Sterling? He's gonna make it?
I think so. It's got us.
Looks like he has the form down.
Oh, a couple nice stick handles.
He's probably played hockey before.
That one had some power, I'd say.
Backcourt violation. Let's see it.
Oh, good fly.
Last chance. Is he going for the slap shot?
Oh, that would be something else.
No, he's going for the wrister. Oh! Just outside the left post.
Just wide. Good job.
Looks like our winners are Red Jacket.
Got a capital.
And the guy standing next to him. Hey, round of applause for all the contestants.
Yep, great work, everyone. We're gonna cut
back. To play a new sport in front of all your friends on a night like this, it's tough.
Yeah, it's fun. Could be a little intimidating even, but good job to everyone.
It'd be like swinging a golf ball for me. Don't know if you're gonna hit it 10 yards or 200.
Exactly, yeah. So massive respect to the slap shot at the beginning for that reason.
Did we get down camera? I hope we did.
I hope so. But we'll go back to our second intermission stuff, and we hope to see you back for the third period. Clemson leads it 3-1 over Georgia Tech. welcome to the third period. I think we fixed the blurriness, hopefully. It's a 3-1 Clemson lead after a couple goals from Will Van Sicklen and then Will Ralston. But Eli Rubin got his first collegiate goal in the second. We recorded an interview with him, weren't able to get it on the stream in time. But we'll post that interview on YouTube after the game. So congratulations to Eli Rubin. Here we go for the third period. It's a 2-goal Clemson lead. Dak Golick trying to get around Matthew Ianta, unable to. Colin Dorcas sends it in deep. It's Cam Iacobelli for Clemson. A couple of Tigers there, picked up by Cole Molnar, drops it behind the goal line for Dorcas. Golick will pick it up and look to move it to Dorcas. Ahead it's Iacobelli the other way. Stretches it, they say no icing as there was a deflection. And around it goes, it's Sully Kopp for Clemson. Towards the goal, a funny bounce, and Clemson sticks with it. Sully Kopp back in deep, McLean Boyd trying to retain possession for Tech as Colin Dorcas joins the battle. Brian Peacock there, can't get it out. Ianta shot, the puck momentarily available in front as they sent it to the crease, and unable to get a shot away again. Cole Molnar right side, trying to get around Ianta. Dropped it to Golick, couldn't get a shot away, and so it ends up in the neutral zone. Deflection ends up with Jay Cox then. Moving it forwards for Joshua Lee. The backhand, threw it in front. Degliamberto couldn't pull the trigger, and neither could Keegan Goodell. That shot got deflected wide. It's Degliamberto back in front with Goodell. And this puck comes free for Alex Wallace. Troy Gouveia there for Clemson. Stolen by Goodell, got it in deep by Iacobelli on it for the Tigers. And held it at the point by Jay Coxian, batted out of the zone. That was Mike McEwen. Alex Wallace, high up in the neutral zone. And AJ Degliamberto will just get it in deep. That one hit the ceiling. And so, yeah. Just over.
All right, this is Stephen Howe here. We conducted a great interview with goal scorer Eli Rubin in the break, so be sure to watch that later on the YouTube channel.
Yep, that'll be on our channel after the game. It's Andy Hildrum right circle, shut down by Rybecki.
It's a good shot there by Hildrum. Good job finding space too. Started out on the left side, made his way over to the right.
Quick whistle there, we had to interrupt the replay. But yeah, never bad to get a puck on net. Rene Prasanna at the goal line, works his way towards the point. And a battle in the corner. This one looks like it ends up at the line. King got it back in deep. And it's Colby Carey for the Tigers, reversed it here for Connor Peterson. Up ahead, Ronan Bryant, looking for Callahan and Papa. Ethan Callahan, good work by Roy to get the steal, avoids.
And he keeps going.
Tiger. Roy just threw it back the other way. No one was there for Tech. Cam Iacobelli down the right wing into the slot, shot blocked, and it's Callahan back on goal. Deflected behind the net. And almost a turnover. Boyd stays with it, now gives it away to O'Brien. Back in deep, no one knew where it was for Tech. Cullen Dorcas will pick it up and backhand it. Gloved down at the line by Ralston. Looking to sauce it to O'Brien in the far corner. Picked up by Dorcas, slows things down and skates with it himself. Dorcas looking to turn on the Jets, moves down the left wing. And gets tied up with Iacobelli. I think he may have drawn a penalty.
Good job there by Dorcas.
Dorcas draws the penalty, and Cam Iacovelli heads to the box. So another big opportunity for Tech. I believe they're 0 for 2 tonight on the power play, but a goal would make things feel a lot better, that's for sure.
I want to see Georgia take some one-timers. If we look back to last game they played, it was Lee actually took a one-timer from the point and scored. See if they can replicate that. He's got a great shot, very powerful.
That was just a complete blast from Joshua Lee, beating the UF goaltender blocker side. We'll see if he could do it again or if any of his teammates can find the back of the net. 1:45 on this power play. Dorcas chips it to Joshua Lee, stays with it in the slot. Nothing doing as Rybecki made the stop. Held in by Kotzian, into the slot himself, and another save for Aiden Rybecki.
You know, in that situation, there's two options. To shoot from a prime area, pass it off, open for a one-timer.
And if you're Clemson, that is not where you want to let Tech shoot the puck.
Especially number 20, Kotzian. He's dangerous with this shot.
Clemson's going to be trying to keep Tech to the perimeter. But good work by Tech there. Just a couple nice stops from Rybecki. Half-wall Golick, now Lee gets it back to Golick, left circle, shot blocked, back in front with Paul Molnar, looking for Colin Dorcas, got it out to Kotzian, back for Dorcas, thought about a shot, turned over.
Turnover, it's 3-on-1.
3-on-1, short-handed for Clemson, quick shot, sailed over the net. Now Tech could have numbers.
1-on-1 here.
Dorcas left side, dragged it to his backhand behind the goal line, stays with it, chips it out to the right point with Kotzian, back in deep with Paul Molnar. Colin Dorcas, far half wall, Soska to Molnar, stays with it, and a little deflection. Clemson might try to clear. Tech still on a Dorcas backhand, and a clearing effort works out for Jack Eggemeyer. Kotzian looking for Lee, had the Tigers in a change. Did they team that offside? Looks like an offside call.
I want to go back to that Clemson 3-on-1. They have a 3-on-1, and the player shoots it over the net to the far side, which brings Tech on their own partial break. You know, in those situations, you shoot low or short side, but never far and high. Gives the other team a free breakout.
That could have been a huge chance for Joshua Lee. Refs or the linesman blew that one good. Final 10 seconds of the power play with Ethan Molnar, cuts to the slot. Quick shot stopped by Rybecki on Prasanna. Rene Prasanna beat him 3 times last season in 2 games. That was a trivia question during intermission. That was Rene Prasanna, who had the 3 goals in 2 games against Clemson last year. That was in the first intermission. The second one, the answer to that was Matthew Connolly, who recorded the hat-trick. Colby carry around it goes. Tigers look to pick it up with Alex Wallace, and now Mike McEwen. Peacock trying to get it out. It's Peacock for Tech. Stays with it, dropped it to Hildrum. And McEwen can't corral it for Clemson, so it's Prasanna the other way. Lost the puck at neutral ice, a little backhand attempt, and Wallace looked to move it to Van Sicklen. Will Van Sicklen puts it on goal. Germano swallows it up and holds on to it for a face-off.
You know, that's an easy play for Germano, but it's a good idea from the Clemson player, just to get a shot on goal. Now you have an offensive zone faced off. But you're not going to beat him from there. It's just too far out.
Sorry about that, just adjusting the clock. Good now. My clock was a little bit wrong. We're good now. So 12:47 to go in the regulation time period, final period of regulation. That's going to be an icing on Tech.
Sterling, do you have the shots on goal for both teams? Let me bring that up.
Right now, Georgia Tech looks like they're out shooting Clemson 31 to 27. They've been very good this period so far. Just Rybecki has been equal to the task.
You have to shoot the puck to score. And for GT, that's definitely the play right now.
Left point now right. Quick shot from Ayako. Belly sailed wide. Zach Keschner on the counterattack has Goodell and Degliamberto with him. Little deep stays with it, threw it in front. Nothing doing. Lee put it back on goal. Rybecki steered it aside. A centering feed, and Goodell couldn't get it to go. Many good looks for Georgia Tech in this third. They haven't been able to find the back of the net yet. Here's Ronan Bryan for the Tigers, enters the zone cleanly. And it's Joshua Lee behind his own goal line. Jack Golick on it now. Turned it over to Eggemeyer. And Aiden Roy has some room for Tech. Moves it ahead a bit too far for Golick. It goes all the way down, but not far enough for an icing. And so Clemson has to restart. Golick with the steal, and Paul Moore along the half wall. Now this is Golick's centering pass, and moving it the other way is Owen Connors. Has Ralston to his left, drives to the net, good deep around Boyd. Look to throw it in front towards Ralston, and Tech with the steal, looking to move it the other way. Coxian forwards, but too far for Molnar. So Eggemeyer behind his net dropped it off for Jack Gouveia. Up the glass, and now McLean Boyd. Now dealing with Connors, picked up by the Tigers. Here's a feed across, good stick there from Coxian, I believe. Ralston stays with it, dances with it, took the shot, deflected wide. Back out to the left point, and fanned on the shot. Golick got it out of his own end. So just about 10 minutes to go in this third. Clemson still up 3-1. McLean Boyd, there's a turnover, and it's Troy Gouveia.
That's a penalty
on the play. And McLean Boyd is still down. Renee Quasana not happy about it. Looks like Tech's gonna have another power play opportunity as Mike McEwen heads to the box. Let's take a look at that again. As Boyd dominant the corner, and looks like that was probably a boarding call.
Let's see what penalty this is going to be. Looks like just a 2-minute.
Okay, so just a 2-minute minor. Time is running out in this one. Tech really could use a conversion on the power play. Colin Dorcas out to the line with Kotsian. Whiffed on the pass, threw it on goal, deflected by Molnar wide. Paul Molnar stays with it, and still in Tech's control with Lee. Jay Kotsian on goal looking for a tip. Lee in deep, Clemson trying to clear, that was Iacobelli. And Kotsian back in deep. Golick, and now behind the goal line with Paul Molnar. Matthew Ionta trying to clear, he will. And so a minute 20 just about left on the man advantage. That one, Golick can knock her out, but Dorcas picks it up. Beautiful deep for Colin. Dorcas drive the net, and Rybecki held his ground.
Oh my, what a beautiful move there. Fortunately, just couldn't get the finish.
Great stick handling from number 7, who has it right now, can't get around Van Sicklen this time. Short-handed chance shrug off by Germano.
You know, that's actually a really difficult save. Short side, top shelf. Good save there by Germano.
Yeah, it was a bit of an awkward save, but all that matters is he made the stop. And so 30 seconds to go on the power play now. This is Goodell, top of the right circle, looking for Dorcas, drops it to Boyd, redirection in front, just wide. Or they missed the redirection. Dorcas trying to stay with it. He can't pick it up. Peacock holds the line though. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Peschner looking in front. Clemson gets the clear. That should just about do it for another Tech power play. 3 seconds and 2. The power play has expired, but it's Zach Peschner for Tech. As Degli Umberto is looking for a deep. Threw it in front and a stop by Ryback. He scored!
Zachary Peschner, big number 18, gets a big goal.
That looked like Zach Peschner to make it a one-goal game.
You know, Sterling, he's a big-time player too. His reach is just so long. He can grab all the pucks from different angles, tap in the net. He scored multiple goals just like that. A good skill to have when you're that tall.
Incredible play. That everyone. We got, here's Dorcas still with it. Can't get a shot away. Got some new graphics here by accidentally pressing the wrong buttons, but Georgia Tech goal goes to Zach Peschner. Matthew Ianta, right circle. Clemson led this game 3-0, and then Eli Rubin and Zach Peschner bring Tech within 1. Here's Ronan Bryant down Main Street, he scores! Immediately, Clemson responds, and it's a 2-goal game once again.
Just a high danger scoring chance. Wide open in the middle of the slot. You know, not a lot of guys are gonna miss from there.
Never know. So that'll be a little bit of adversity for Tech to try to overcome. Still a 2-goal game though. It's Degli Umberto stopped by Rybecki. And behind the net, it comes free to Sully Kopp. Good poke check from Joshua Lee, and now Coxian shot blocked by Van Sicklen. Up ahead it goes. Joshua Lee turned it over. And flipping it into the near corner was Colby Carey. Time and space for Joshua Lee, so he'll elect to take it. Just move it ahead, and Matthew Ianta's on it for the Tigers. Degli Umberto in deep, did not get the red line, so that could have been, no, that was not an icing call. That linesman arm was off to signal a delayed offside. Dorcas picks it up, has some trouble with it. Golick trying to play that one. It's Cam Iacobelli for Clemson, and around it goes to Matthew Ianta. Left side, flips it up the ice towards Kopp, and chasing after it is Van Sicklen and McLean Boyd. Will Van Sicklen and Sully Kopp there for the Tigers, picked up by Paul Molnar. A stick goes flying, Kopp looking again. Golick picks it up, applies a little deep, and Ryan Peacock will sky it out of his own end.
No puck for the fans this time. It's on the other side of the rink.
Yeah, I believe that one just went straight out. Would be a penalty in the NHL. Good thing we're not in the NHL.
Big face-off here.
Clemson wins that draw. Jack Gouveia looking for a lane, and it's two Tigers there. Patrick O'Brien, and McLean Boyd picks it up. Goes for a skate, trying to get around Wallace. And a turnover with Colin Dorcas. Dorcas right side, tried to throw it on net. McLean Boyd pinches in. And back in deep. Dorcas threw it in front, a battle to the side of the net. Dorcas with possession of it, looking to be picked up by Jack Gawler. Jack Eggemeyer gets to it for Clemson. They'll flip it out of the zone, and Boyd is there in the neutral zone for Tech. Goes towards Aiden Rybecky, who'll play it for Jack Gouveia. And a steal from Ethan Molnar to the slot shot, steered aside by Ryback. He had a little bit of trouble with it, but holds on.
Under 5 minutes to go. At this point, you just need to get shots on net. Get someone in front of the net, hoping for a rebound or a tip.
Well, there's just under 5 minutes to go. Allenson all the way down the ice. Joshua Lee there for Tech. This is Troy Gouveia at the right point. Looks to move it to Callahan, sent it back in front. Sandy Hildrum. And now Ethan Molnar gets around Gouveia. Hildrum put it through his own legs, trying to stay with it. Right side behind the goal line. Back in front for Sana, and a stop from Aiden Rybecky.
A great A chance there.
Yeah, good looking with just 4 minutes to go. They're gonna wanna convert on chances like those.
Here's an interesting situation. You have a lefty and a righty at the point.
Quick shot deflected wide. And Peschner gloves it down in the neutral zone. Dudley Umberto tried to pick it up. Kotzian for Lee, and now back to Kotzian. Gains the red line, dumps it in far corner. Matthew Ianta on it for the Tigers. Flips it ahead, Jake Kotzian will glove it down himself and tries to get around Connors, who will. Sent back into the neutral zone, it's Joshua Lee. Zach Peschner has Beckley and Berto to his left. There's a penalty on the play. Germano to the bench. Good chance from Peschner. And now it's Colin Dorcas looking Lee one-timer, and it goes just high.
It's like a case of friendly fire there.
What a drive from Joshua Lee. And with just 3.5 minutes to go, this power play becomes a must-score situation for Georgia Tech.
You got a righty at lefty, a lefty at righty. It's a good chance for one-timers.
Yep, that's Braden King and Ryan Peacock on the back end. A clear, killing off valuable seconds in this one. So just 1:45 left on the power play. Paul Molnar leads the attack. That's a right side, trying to get around one. Fans wanted a trip. They're not going to get it. Skying it on Germano. He's going to have to play that puck. He'll move it to Braden.
That's a big no call there.
Colin Dorcas in the neutral zone. Hender's on the left side here. Dorcas behind the goal line, looking for an available option. Lefter with Jake Kotzian. Approaches the goal, little deep behind the net. Dropped it off, scores!
That one's all set up by Jake Kotzian. Backhand toe drag. Beautiful little move. Gets the defense looking at him. Finds Paul Molnar.
Power play goal. Paul Molnar to bring the Jackets within one. Well, I said that was a must-score situation. They got the goal. It's a one-goal game with just over 2 minutes to play. Coxian back in deep. Umberto in front. Keshner blocked in front. The rebound doesn't go.
Bloody whistle for net being off.
Dead. That could be a disaster for Tech if they call a penalty.
You know one line that's playing really well today?
What's that?
AJ, Umberto, Zachary Keshner, Keegan Goodell. They played really well. They got some big boys there.
They've been very good. Got a goal earlier in this game with Zach Keshner.
No, it says 10:35.
Timeout, Vertec.
Everyone, thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We hope we've been able to entertain you. This has been a phenomenal game. Clemson went up 3-0. Tech got a couple goals with Eli Rubin and Zach Keshner. Immediately after that, when Clemson would respond to make it 4-2. And just now, Paul Molnar with the power play goal restores it to a one-goal game. Let's see the shots on
shout out to the equipment manager, Luke.
Updated. No, they're still listed at 31-27. That was probably it after 2.
Sterling, you think they're going to pull the goalie here?
I would like to see that sooner rather than later. Just a minute and a half to go. Definitely, I'm thinking if you get possession in the offensive zone, now's the time.
Looks like they're just going 5 here. It's a big face-off here for Umberto. Possibly the biggest of the night.
It's Mike McEwen against AJ Umberto.
Got the crowd cheering him on.
McEwen rims it around the boards. And Tech will keep it in. Here's a clearing attempt. They'll get it to go all the way down the ice. They will not call it icing as it slowed up, and they thought Joshua Lee to play that puck. And it's Goodell cross ice with Umberto. Looking to throw it in front towards Keshner. Iacobelli there for the Tigers. And it's going to leave the zone and enter the neutral zone. Zach Keshner played that offside, and so we'll have another face-off, this time in the neutral zone. Here's a look at the most recent Tech goal scorer, Paul Molnar. Cashed in on the power play to make it a one-goal game. Amazing atmosphere here tonight, especially with this kind of game. Dorcas wins that draw. It's Kotsian across to Peacock and back for Kotsian. Moves it to Dorcas, tries to enter the ozone. Clemson flips it out. And it's Ryan Peacock back on it. A minute 30 to go. Top line on for Georgia Tech. If they get possession, I'm sure Brendan Germano is going to start to go to the bench.
We got some powerhouse players here.
Clemson doing some good work to prevent Tech from having a clean entry. This is Kotsian trying to change that. Germano heads to the bench, extra attacker on. That one ends up out of play. Ethan Molnar, the extra attacker for Tech.
Empty net for Georgia Tech. The sixth guy looks like it's going to be Joshua Lee.
Owen Dorcas against Mike McEwen. Draw to the left of Aiden Ryback. Ethan Molnar, right circle, stays with it. On the backhand, protecting it, moves it behind the goal line for his brother Paul. Now back to Ethan, trying to avoid the Clemson pressure. McEwen digs it free, was looking towards the empty net. This one just hops over the stick of Joshua Lee, but he'll play it to Ethan Molnar, now Jack Golick. Golick stays with it. Ethan Molnar lost control, sailed down towards the empty net. They got it. An empty net goal, and that should pretty much seal the deal, thanks to Mike McEwen.
Yeah, from his own blue line, too. I should have saw more of that in the second intermission.
Yeah, he would have won that game, that's for sure.
You know, nowadays, back then it was taught you have to gain the red line, dump the puck in, and then shoot, so it's safer. But nowadays, everyone's confident in their skills. They just shoot for it directly. And it pays off there for Clemson.
Yeah, that was good work from Mike McEwen. Just 30 seconds to go in this one. Golick enters the O-zone, right circle with it. Takes a hit from Kanayaker's belly, and Clemson flips it out. Joshua Lee moved it to Cullen Dorcas, has Jack Golick with him in the final 10 seconds. Behind the goal line, battle in the near corner. That will pretty much do it. The Clemson Tigers improved to 4-1 on the season. Aiden Rybecki gets his second win in 2 games. And the Tigers take game number 1 of this weekend series. First game back at home, the crowd was absolutely fantastic. The game was amazing as well. These two teams will go to battle tomorrow for game number 2. A huge, huge game for Georgia Tech. They're going to want to get at least 1 point tomorrow. But they played really well here tonight. The final shots, Georgia Tech 46, Clemson 35. So Tech actually outshot the Tigers.
Yeah, it was a great game. Good performance from both sides. Great performance to us too, I think. I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope we could entertain you.
Yeah. Well, from me, Stephen Howe, and Sterling, it was a pleasure to broadcast this game to you today. Go Jackets!
Go Jackets! We'll see you here tomorrow night, same time. Clemson takes this one 5-3.
Somebody tell me.